What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name is Michael Roman, aka Allfires. We had a ton of new leaks yesterday in the way of Lego sets for Spider-Man No Way Home, revealing some new costumes and set locations, maybe even some new villains. Those may have been inspired from previous Spider-Man movies, and as I've mentioned, with the toys, they don't always line up perfectly with the movies. That's because the production timeline has to be done way in advance of finishing the film. Well, today we got a ton more toy leaks confirming that yellow and black costume. We'll get into that, and revealing another called the integrated suit. We have it in full detail for you here, and man, it reveals something about the plot major. So spoiler warning, if you don't want to know this stuff, we're going to be diving into all the new leaks for Spider-Man 3 via the toys today. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We're still giving away a PlayStation 5 now at 900,000 subscribers, as well as Disney Plus subscriptions every week while the shows are live, and we're still giving away this insane Avengers 118 graded in a 9.4 CGC Signature Series signed by Tom Hiddleston and Elizabeth Olsen. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So again, major spoiler warning, if you don't want to know this stuff, back out now. This is not some anonymous 4chan plot leak. These are actually toy reveals, and one of them is huge for the film. That's the one we're going to jump into first. It's called the integrated suit. If you don't want to see it, somehow you've dodged the spoilers on Instagram, which I know might be impossible considering I opened mine and it's all I saw in my feed. Again, back out now. You've been warned. Let's dive right in. Now, we actually got a listing for these suits. I'm not just making up that name. There's the black and yellow suit, which we saw yesterday, which has been confirmed today, and we'll get into some of the possibilities for that. I know if you played the Spider-Man game, you know it's the bulletproof suit, and that might have something to do with the future of the film. It also lines up with the Vulture, meaning the Vulture may be in there. That aside, the integrated suit looks like this. It's blue, red, and gold, very similar to the Iron Spider, although you can clearly see has two things integrated, one on the wrist and the other on the chest, similar to where an arc reactor would be, but it's definitely not an arc reactor. When you get close enough, you realize that the writing on the outside of these make these look like Doctor Strange runes, and they have the same sort of shape on the inside as well. You see the one in blue on his wrist, as well as the one in gold on his chest. That's the one that sort of replicates an arc reactor. And of course, this looks like an upgraded version, or maybe the old school Iron Spider back from Infinity War and Avengers Endgame that's somehow been modified by Doctor Strange. Either way, this is what I think is evidence of that multiversal travel. Maybe this is a suit to help him do just that, to be able to access the multiverse, travel across them, fight villains like Dr. Octopus and or Electro in the other Spider-Man universes, or maybe the fact that the multiverse is coming apart and Spider-Man have that spider tingle that connects them across the Spider-Verse is helping him deal with that and or summon the other Spider-Mans. I mean, honestly, the options are endless. I just feel like with this contraption, calling this the integrated suit, this is obviously some Doctor Strange tech mixed with Peter Parker, who's an inventor himself, figuring out how to travel and or stabilize parts of the multiverse that are coming apart during this film. Now we got to look at some of the other costumes as well, including the black and gold costume we saw yesterday. That lined up with a scene from the Vulture in the film. Of course, the set said that the Vulture and Mysterio were inspired from the previous films, and you can never quite trust any of the toy sets to line up perfectly with the film. So we know that there's a black and gold of some kind coming from the film. That's been confirmed by some other sources. We've now seen it in multiple places with the toys. Not sure exactly what this suit will be. I think it's also important to mention that every time we've seen a toy of Doctor Strange, he's been in full work mode. Back in the Lego set, he was holding a wrench. This time he's holding a shovel. It looks like he's wearing, I don't know, work pants and boots. Either way, something odd is going on with Doctor Strange. That is for sure. I'm not really sure his role in the film, but it looks like he's basically going to be working mechanic style or in the garden the entire time. I'm obviously kidding, but it's just what it looks like. So now we've seen the integrated suit and the black and gold suit. We haven't seen this third one on the left here, black and red, like the end of Far From Home. And it says that this is the Spider-Man upgraded suit. You can see the webbing underneath the arms there, similar to the end of Far From Home as well. Makes me think that this is just the suit that he'll still have during the beginning of the film and upgrade it the best way he can. Maybe with Doctor Strange's help. That's why he has all those tools before we make our way to the integrated suit. And I have no idea the origin or meaning cause of the black and yellow, or should I say gold suit. It's being referred to as a black and gold suit. Of course, you guys know from the Spider-Man PlayStation game, that's technically the bulletproof suit, the neon yellow and black. I don't know if that's going to have something to do with what we saw in the Legos in the Vulture. It also looked like, to go along with that black and gold costume, was a black and gold helicopter. That's from yesterday's video. I'll make sure to link it at the end of this. Is Spidey going to have his own matching suit and costume to go with his own helicopter? I don't know anything about that. Doubtful. It's just Lego toys. But in the meantime, this integrated suit is going to be the point of much conjecture, especially today, but going on weeks from now. Doctor Strange inevitably helping with whatever's going on with the multiverse, and it looks as though the contraption on his wrist to replicate whatever Tony Stark made out of traveling the multiverse, and the thing on his chest, which also looks like a Tony Stark arc reactor, are really Doctor Strange tech, maybe a combination of what Peter Parker knows of Iron Man's tech and of his own ability mixed with Doctor Strange's magic. Either way, it'll be very, very cool to see this all in action. Definitely has me scratching my head as to when and how these suits are going to be made. Guys, all ears down in the comments. Let your theories fly. I want to know what you're thinking about these costumes, especially that integrated one. What theories do you have of your own? And can you believe these toy sets are coming out before we even got a trailer? I mean, Sony and Marvel, come on, guys. Honestly, at this point, more than the trailer coming out, all I hope is that the trailer gives people enough to talk about that we're still not all scratching our heads as far as this film. Just give us some reveals. Put the Spider-Man in the trailer. They're obviously not going to do that. We're only going to get to see Tom Holland. That's what my money's on. But hey, only time will tell, hopefully by the end of the month. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below. What's going on with these toys and sets in particular? And quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away a PlayStation 5, now at 900,000 subscribers, as well as Disney Plus subscriptions every week while the shows are live. We're also giving away this insane CGC Signature Series Avengers 118, graded in a 9.4, signed by none other than Tom Hiddleston Loki and Elizabeth Olsen Scarlet Witch, who happen to feature side by side on this cover, making it the perfect Disney Plus commemoration giveaway. If you want to be entered to win any of the giveaways, PlayStation, the comics, the subscriptions, or any of the future prizes here at the channel, all the same rules will always apply, and they always have. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with notifications turned on. And as always, if you enjoyed today's video, I would appreciate it sincerely if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me over on Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, wherever you get your original music under the name Allfires. Thanks so much for checking out the channel, guys, and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.